from International Maritime Institute, IMI Noida, Delhi. We got a team here, presentation for Merchant Navy. You know that DDA has been preparing students for the Merchant Navy. So especially this is a fine session for you, for the preparation part of Merchant Navy, how to join the Merchant Navy, complete program of the TNS, BSc Nautical Science, BTech Marine. We got Mr. Sandeep, the marketing head from IMI, and his team is here.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you to DDA. Thank you to Sandeep, sir. Today, I am here to give you short of things for Merchant Navy, and I will let you know why should join the Merchant Navy, what are the advantages, what are the dark side, and how we can apply these all the things mostly we are going to discuss today. And at the last I will keep QA session where you can ask the questions. Okay, my team is here. With that I have taken two of cadet also. The reason to take the cadet, like if you have any query which probably you may not ask to me, you can ask the cadet also, because they are going with this interface. Probably they can give you a better answer for the same. So first of all, we'll start with this. Why do you want to join Merchant? Let me, anybody who wants to answer for this? Maybe just one person. For the money? Yes? This is the absolute and 100% true answer. If somebody asks you, you have to give this only, then only you will qualify in your interview. Some are having in a mind, I'll be roam around the world. This is giving you a chance, right? आज की दुनिया में हर आदमी क्या सोचता है? I'll get a good money and I'll get a break for my family. I'll get a time so that I can spend with my family, which is also with a peaceful mind. वो जरूरी है. And I'll get a good amount. Joining in Merchant Navy, there are two sides, two forms where you can join. One is you can join after 12, and second you can join after graduation. Probably right now in your mind you will have your first option is NDA. But I'll not say that you should not keep the first option the NDA. You should keep the first option always NDA. But there has to be always a backup plan. Right? So keeping backup in Merchant Navy, nothing wrong in that. The reason, what the thing you will be getting in NDA, of course those things will not be come with this Merchant Navy, but probably some of the things can be covered. Now there is a beautiful video which is actually set by our Prime Minister. He actually emphasizing the things that we have a good coastline. If you have remember, there is one of the countries, Singapore. His 90% trade is because of the ships, right? So our Prime Minister is also having a vision in his mind that right now we should be put more force in a Merchant Navy and more persons. If we can get employ in this Merchant Navy, it will be help economy as well as it will help you also to be growing as well. To join the NDA, it is totally different and that cannot be compared with anything because it is depend on the line of the difference. So that we cannot compare. But in other things, if we talk about the Merchant Navy, this is also going to help a country in the side of economy. Suppose you are working on a oil tanker. You are working on an oil tanker and taking a crude oil from one country to other country, putting on time the cargo, which is also a responsibility on you to maintain the economy for that country. Suppose if we talk about today, we are wearing suppose Reebok shoes. Or somebody is having the Reebok even. Reebok is coming to the containers and which is carried by the ships. These are coming with the container ships and container is always on time. And if you delay it for a 1 month, now think about that, how the price will be high in that market automatically, because the demand and supply is not maintained. And demand and supply should be maintained by whom? It is maintained by merchant navy. So this is also a kind of job where you are actually serving for many countries, not for your own, you are working for many countries. Now this merchant navy is kind of same kind of, you can compare with an NDA kind of job. Here you don't have any kind of desk job or coming at 9 o'clock and going at 5 o'clock. No, it is not something like that. There is a very big difference in that. It's you working 8 hours, but there are not timing fixed. Surrounding areas are not fixed. Today you are in some other country, day after tomorrow you will find that you are with other country, not with the same. So there are many other things are going to be changed day by day in this. Suppose this time you are joining with the South Asia, later on you will be joining from the China, some after that you are joining with the India. So your joining, your working conditions, working with the cargo, working with the company, every time it is keep changing. So this is not kind of a same job which will bore you. Every time you will have a new challenges. Every day you will have a new kind of waves you are getting. So you will have an adventurous life. If you leave the NDA career, apart from this, if we talk about the merchant navy and other similar career, so I generally compare the things with the IIT JEE. You will compare with the merchant navy, it's a career such kind of which we have when we join through JEE rank in any of the college, right? If somebody suppose get a rank of anything and got a college from here which is near, let's take IIT Delhi, right? And there he got a good branch which is right now we have a booming, everybody knows that, which is CS, right? CS का भी boom चल रहा है, तो बच्चे ने CS ज्वाइन कर लिया, right? फर्स्ट ईयर में पढ़ने लगे। अब आज जब वो फर्स्ट ईयर में पढ़ रहा है, क्या उसको IIT दिल्ली ये गारंटी दे सकती है कि 4 साल बाद में उसकी नौकरी लगेगी? नहीं दे सकती। मर्चेंट नेवी में ऐसा है। How you will join the merchant navy? Before joining this course, you will give the company examination. Who's going to select you? Who's going to give you a job? And if you got a job, then only you are going further for your training period. It means आपका पैसा तब लगना स्टार्ट होगा जब आपका करियर फिक्स हो गया है, आपकी नौकरी लग गई, right? So it is better than everything. Got it? Now next question comes in a mind. Then why everybody is not behind that? Why everybody is behind the IIT? There are many reasons for this. There are many constraints. To joining IIT, you don't need to be medically fit. You don't need to be mentally fit. You don't need to be think that कि हमें वहाँ मेहनत करनी है, ऐसा नहीं. You don't need to. But these all the things are with the merchant. If you want to join the merchant navy, you need to be strong from your mind. You need to be strong from your health. You have to be fit. You have to be medically fit. If you are joining in a side of deck, you don't need to be have a specs. If you have, you need to be go for your laser operations. And when you work on the ship, anything task is assigned to you. You are whole and soul in charge for that to take a decision and do the work on that. Other field it is not something like that. Somebody is hand holding. When you work in a company, there are someone on your top who is actually holding your hand. If you don't do the job, he knows he will do that on the favor of you. But on ships, it is not something like that. You have to learn by group by group. In a training period, when you be joined, if you part with the IMI, you will find that if you have 50% syllabus of theory, then 50% you will have a training part. You actually need to be weld the items. You actually need to be operate all the original items which you will find on the ship similar. So that kind of level of training you require if you want to be joining. And for that only they are giving you the money. Now in the side of money part, this is part of your job security. One more thing I want to add up in job security. Right now, if you look in this entire India, if you talk about the deck side itself, there are only 2,500 students who's passing out from it. And in BTech Marine Engineering, there are only 900 students. So can you imagine with this number, do we have any time with the flooded in a job? Never. Before joining the institute, you will have a jobs in your hand. It means there is a requirement. That's why you will have a job in your hand. So there never be flooded in this part. So your job is very secure. Now comes on the next part, pay package. Let's compare once again with the same with IIT Delhi. Somebody joined and he joined in a CS. Now, suppose there will be one candidate who comes out, let's not take one, let's take 10 candidates who was outstanding and got a good job equivalent to the Sundar Pichai. Getting good money, only 10. In a class, there are 50 students, suppose 10 got a good job, next 10 will get a below them good, and remaining all will get a average job, right? And some of them will not get a job. These are the categories will be there in a class, right? But in this merchant navy, it won't be something like that. You will become as a captain in a one day, and your friend will also become a captain in a day. And when both will become a captain, both will have a same kind of power, same kind of pay package, same kind of the things. And everyone will be a captain in a day. Everyone cannot be a Sundar Pichai in a day. Everyone cannot. But everyone will be a captain in a day. So there is a good assurance in a side of promotion. Next, pay package if you talk. If you are good enough in a study, I will say not very good. If you are average in your study, getting good marks around 70%, 72%, like that, good in fluent in English and all. In the age of become 27 to 29, you will become as a captain. And you know what is the salary of the captain right now? If we will talk about the lowest to lowest in the bulk carrier itself, today they are getting 12 lakhs per month. In the age of 28, if you see the statistics in India, half of the students who's passing out in a 12, they did not get a job or they are not satisfied with their job. And in the age of 28, getting this much of amount. Apart from this, if you qualify certain conditions of the government, then you don't need to pay any kind of tax for this. It's a tax free. So the entire salary is in your pocket. Your career is secure. Surety in a side of promotion. Pay package is very good. No need to tension about the taxes and all, deduction and all. Right? Now we come to the fourth point. Do we have a time to with the family? Yes. You have to work a 6 months on a ship. 6 months you will have a free leave. You will be at home and nobody is bothering about you. Even if you are at home for 2 years and after the 2 years you want to join once again the ship, they will take you on a same position. They are not putting you at down. आज तुम मैनेजर लेवल पे किसी कंपनी को छोड़ो और 2 साल बाद में अगर आप वापस ज्वाइन करोगे, they will not take you on the manager. They will not take you. They will say you कि आप फील्ड से आउट हो गए हो. You have to come from the down and again you have to learn. But in merchant navy, it is not something like that. But of course, there are drawbacks. ये तो मैं सारे आपको advantage दिला. There are drawbacks. You have to leave your family. अब अगर कोई किसी का जॉब बैंगलोर में आईटी कंपनी में लगता है, तब भी उसको तो घर तो छोड़ना ही पड़ेगा. So it's the same kind of conditions. You are going 6 months on ship. Now our next question comes that you can take your family also on ship. You can take your wife, you can take your children, and that cost which need to be paid, which is also paid by company. And nowadays, company is providing a good internet where you can call or video call, can do every day with your family. Drawback ये है, sometimes some mishappenings happen at your family. या कोई शादी आ गई सडन, and you are middle of your contract. It may possible कि वो चीज आप ज्वाइन ना कर पाए. Suppose कोई आप कोई family में mishappening हो गई, and you have to come. You possible you will come, but things will be delayed. आज आपको आना है, आप 3-4 दिन बाद में आओ. This can be there, but this is again giving you something. Now this you have to decide whether your heart is strong enough to take these all the courage, then only you get this. जैसे इस टाइम जो हाईएस्ट पे पैकेज होता है वो होता है डाइवर्स का, जो डाइव करते हैं अंडर वाटर. They are going very deep. They are getting very highest package. But the reason their life is on very risk. So that's why giving them a good amount. Here they are giving you the good amount because you are leaving your family and working for them. Apart from this, why they are giving you a amount? Because a ship cost, if we compare, it's around 100 crore. 100 crore in cost of a ship. And if you something did wrong, it can cost of that ship as well as the cargo and the image of that company. All three things gone. So those things you should not do, and your concentrate should be focused on your job. You don't involve with any kind of illegal things and all. That's why these pay packages are very high. Got it? Now this is the first course which we are talking. Now in this merchant navy there are two kind of crews. जैसे if you compare with our car, गाड़ी होती है, गाड़ी में एक ड्राइवर होता है और एक जब हम उसका शेड्यूल्ड मेंटेनेंस करवाते हैं तो एक इंजीनियर होता है. तो जो ड्राइवर है आप उसको कंपेयर कर सकते हो कि वो डीएनएस है, टेक साइड, और जो इंजन है जिसमें मेंटेनेंस हो रहा है वो इंजन साइड. If you have in your mind to do computer science, IT and all, then you can think to join in the side of that side. And if you have in your mind that I love machinery, I love electrical part and all, then you can go in the side of engine. Both the sides we have pre-placement. पहले placement दोनों side में there is availability. You can fight for examination and take those sponsorship in both the sides. Now this DNS course this is the eligibility criteria for the DNS. DNS is for 1 year itself and 18 months training, and then you will come back and give your graduation exam, and then in 3 years you will get your graduate degree. Both the courses you will get your graduated degree, which is eligible for any kind of government or civil jobs. If you are doing BTech Marine Engineering and if you think that I want to join Indian Navy as an officer, so in a 3rd year you are eligible to go directly in SSB. There also you are eligible. After graduation, if you want to prepare any kind of civil services or any other government exams and all, so these degrees are eligible and approved by government. You are getting the degrees from IMU, Indian Maritime University. Whether you do the course from IMI or you do from any other maritime institute, the degree which will be getting from IMU itself, which is eligible all kind of government jobs, it is kind of graduation. We are taking the students who having above 70% in PCM. Below 60, we will have only one company which we call Volume Ship Management. Last year, IMI joined with them. So in Volume, if you have a PCM between 60 to 70, you can join. Below 60 are not eligible this course. Most of the companies are taking from IMI. The person should have the PCM above 70. Current and last year candidate are eligible for this course. Now, if he comes on medical fitness criteria, I think everybody must be eligible, because if you are doing the coaching over here, then must be medical done. Everybody is no color blindness, and power is also, I think, fit. Now this is the career chart. Now this career chart, I have given you one pamphlet. In that pamphlet, if you see the eligibility criteria and the career graph, which I have already kept in that. Now, don't throw that paper. Keep it with you. The reason why, if you come in your mind that I should give the marine engineering exam, maritime में आपको enter होना होगा और आप सोचेंगे स्पॉन्सरशिप एग्जाम देंगे, तो इस पैम्फलेट से आपको एक क्वेश्चन जरूर आएगा, which is related to your career graph. Career graph से एक क्वेश्चन जो है वो 101% in every interview they will ask you, because you need to be aware about your career growth. When you are entering with any kind of field, you need to be know your career growth, which is written very clearly in that. Okay, now we come on IMI. IMI started in 1991. And from that day to till today, it's doing all kind of courses. All the courses which actually run in merchant navy, all the courses are basically having with IMI. Whether it is OC courses means when you go on a ship, then also you have to do some kind of training programs. That also conducted by IMI, and all PC programs are conducted with IMI. These are the courses basically running at IMI. There's a good chance with the female, because right now every company is basically looking female cadet, and there's a good chance to qualify the examination by them, and there will be advantage when they give the interview and all. And it's a good chance to join, because merchant navy wants equality in both the sides. With IMI, you don't need to worry about the fees and all. We had a good time with the banks and the companies. They generally provide the loans. 99% every student gets the loans for their training. This is our SIC. In northern India, this is only the one institute who's having this SIC. This is a original ship, a 100-meter of original ship, which is having working propeller, rudder, and inside you will have a main engine of the ship, which is used for the training. This is our engineering campus. This is only in northern India, starting from Jammu to Mumbai, that side Paschim Bengal. This region, this is only the one institute who's existing and doing these trainings. This is our nautical campus. This is our hostel. We actually providing a hostel. There are good hostels, there are vessels. So this is operational propeller and rudder. So this is, we have inside main engine of the ship, which we have taken from the Alam. So original ship, and the students are starting the main engine and doing their training. So we have a good number of captains and chief engineers who have a good experience in industrial side. You can see this picture. This is actual size of the piston of the ship, which we have the inside pictures which we have taken from our. Now this is one of the pictures we have. I was telling you, in the training itself, you have to work hard. This is one of the students who's doing the welding. You have to do by your hand. These are some personal survival techniques, firefighting techniques, PST, swimming and all. These are the things you have to learn it. This is our computer lab. If somebody is lacking in his English language, so he can prepare over there to himself. This is engine simulator. This is kind of simulator training which IMI provides. It's extra training. which is not mandatory, but IMI gives you a feel of the ship in a virtual. You will be there and running the ship and feeling the 3D motion and everything is present over there. This is some kind of our classrooms. This is, I was telling you, the swimming trainings. Every candidate should learn the swimming. If you don't know the swimming, then every day after 5 o'clock we will have a swimming instructors who actually take you for the swimming, and within 1 year he will capable to you to do the swim. These are the playgrounds which we have. So the schedule is almost like your NDA. In the morning, in the day schedule, in the morning, everybody need to be wake up at 6 o'clock. There will be alarm. You have to wake up, go for running and yoga. Then 8 o'clock we will have flag ceremony. Everybody need to be taken part in that. Then you will have your breakfast, then your classes, then evening swimming, then you can play, and then 10:30 you have to off the lights. So this schedule you have to follow every day. Whenever you, if you've been a part of IMI and doing the training, you have to follow this. So these are the placement companies. Basically, they are coming to the IMI and taking the students from there. So this is all about. So I have seen you. I have given you some of the input about the merchant navy. You got it. What is merchant navy? Advantage, disadvantage, and about something about the IMI, how you can apply, whether you are eligible or not. That also you have got it, right? Thank you a lot.
Thanks for this wonderful lecture. All the things that you covered. I can tell you this is IMI is one of the best institutes in North India, providing the complete marine courses. Because number of students already have been doing the courses of ENS, BSc Nautical Science, BTech Marine, and all the facilities are there, best faculty, everything. Okay? If you want more information, so we are here to provide you. अगर आपको कोई doubts हैं किसी चीज के, they have been provided the company sponsorship. Companies are coming there. What class should be companies? तो आपको इतनी मेहनत करनी है कि आपको percentage get करना है. Then only you will do it. Okay, gentlemen? All the best.
Kindly subscribe DDA YouTube channel and don't forget to press bell icon.